How's it going, guys? Pepperbelly here, and I got for you another team deathmatch game on Floodgate. I end up going 21-6, and I'm using a sniper rifle this time around for the first time. I've never done a video with this, so I figured, hey, why not make a game with a sniper rifle? And I've been tweaking it countless times, customizing it to make it fit to the way I like it, and I basically turned this into a kind of M14, M21 style sniper rifle where it's just like semi-automatic. And it works in close quarters and almost everything I can possibly think of. Now, unfortunately, the setup I have, you'll see it as I'm shooting in close quarters. There is outrageous recoil at some points where I'll be kind of shooting right directly at some guy in front of me, and all of a sudden my muzzle will just shoot up and I'm aiming in the sky. And I'm not actually doing that because I can't control this. Can't control the sensitivity because I haven't been playing Blacklight in a long time. It's actually the first round I played, and I managed to do decent on it, so I figured I'd film it since it wasn't bad. I got a godlike spree like early on here, and then I started getting sabotaged and ruined in the end. But there's an example right there. When I'm firing, it'll kind of start climbing up, and you know, coupled with me not being used to this game and the sensitivity and having to shoot absolutely precise with precision on a target, since this gun fires exactly where you're pointing. There is no spread on this thing at all. Even from the hip, this thing will fire right where you're aiming. So you really should take full advantage of that. And since the look sensitivity, and this is what I mentioned before in my past videos, where some people like spread because that spread can help, you know, when you don't have to be as precise. As long as you're sort of in that general direction, you'll kill the guy. Well, this gun is absolutely precise. Like, the precision is like, it's 100% accurate. So you can't afford to be a few inches off. You have to be dead on target, which is why I was saying that in my last video, between some people who like spread and some who don't. Like I said, I like a little bit of spread, but main accuracy. This gun, however, is for people that like absolute accuracy and can actually shoot accurately too. So, you know, I don't think I've actually played on this map ever before, but Floodgate, excuse me if I'm wrong, I don't really remember, but Floodgate is actually one of my favorite maps. Actually, I love every map in this game. This game is, like, to me, is flawless, except for the lag that's happening in this match right now. But I was even lucky to find this game, because I've been trying to play some Blacklight ever since I brought Black Ops back, because I only rented Black Ops. So, you know, I will have videos for those coming out more, and I definitely will be making more Black Ops video, don't worry about that. But I got to get a hold of it first, because I'm not going to go buy something I don't need to, you know, I don't have to buy it. I can just rent it and then keep it as long as I want, because I'm a member of, you know, my local Blockbuster, so that's what I do, just rent games and keep it for as long as I want. So I'll wait for it when it comes back. And anyway, back on topic now. For Floodgate, this map is actually very, it balances very well for almost every weapon set you can put. Maybe not the shotgun, but for most weapons in this game. I'll say SMG and sniper and assault rifle counterparts. Those guns are balanced beautifully on this map, because there are regions that SMG gunners are going to be like superior, and then there are regions where assault rifle gun are going to be way more superior, and then there are areas where snipers are just going to be like insane. One of the good places to snipe from is where I am right now, and across from me on the right side, where you can see where I was gunning a couple of guys down. I'm not sure if I want to look there anytime soon. I'm kind of waiting. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm going to run backwards. But there's another area I was sniping up on, and there's like a building. You climb the ladder, you get up there. There's another like heaters and shit on top of the ceiling or on the roof there. When you're up there, that's another place for the other side, which is the order, because I'm playing as Blacklight right now, which is, you know, I'm pretty sure most of you that are familiar with the game can tell. But that is where the order likes to snipe, and where I was is where we snipe. And it's just like, it's the superior position, because you can hide behind that furnace-looking thing you could see right there behind that flare thing, and I kind of just failed throwing my grenade right here. And so yeah, you can hide behind that and take cover, throw on your HRV, and acquire outrageous amounts of targets like I've been doing, and then you just pick them off like one at a time. You just do that, and I don't know, it seems to be really well. It works fluently, and when it comes to moving around the map, you're going to want to stay towards the back, which is where I am. unless shit like that happens, where basically they infiltrate your spawn, and then you're kind of forced to have to go out there and try to deal with them. And you can see I'm not doing so well with that. I'm actually struggling pretty damn bad with this game right now, because I was playing games after this and I wasn't doing too well. In fact, I wasn't going negative, but I was dying a lot more than I am used to. But you know, it comes with not being used to the game, and considering the look sensitivity is so unique, and I can't stress that enough. Don't be discouraged by getting killed a lot, or not being used to the game, or just being, you know, generally not good. It takes time, even from, well, I'm not saying I'm God tier, but I mean, even for me, I've been playing Blacklight for a long time, and for me, I have to get back into the game, and one way I kind of warm myself up to, if I'm not, usually I'll just jump right into an online game, but if I'm not in the mood for it, I'll start up Street War, or Street Fight, whatever the hell that mission is there, the very first co-op mission, put it on the highest difficulty, get my fastest, which would be my SMG class, the most maneuverable, the quickest, and the most lethal and fast firing, rate of fire guns, whatever. And I will just go in that, and then, like I said, put on the highest difficulty and just go nuts, and just like try to mop up as many targets as I can. Or I'll use that other mission there where you're on the bridge. I don't really remember the names of them, but you're on the bridge there, and as soon as you start off, you're being swarmed by guys, so you're forced to be crouching and taking cover and snapping out and trying to pick off all the guys, especially on the higher difficulty, because you're getting shot at by like 10 AI at once. Like on the highest difficulty, they're gonna hit you, so you have to be quick. And I don't know, that helps me to warm up. And even though, regardless of your play style, I would recommend doing that, because for me, well, I'm not saying it works for everyone, but for me, that's how I do it. You know, I did a lot of that in Call of Duty 4, actually. I would try to warm myself up by just running through that, you do the time trial there in the beginning of the first mission in the CQB training area. When you go through the ship, and like that model ship there made of like plywood and everything, and you race through that as fast as you can. My fastest was like 8 seconds, and I always try to beat that. And then if I get anywhere close to it, I think I'm ready for online play, and that's what I do. I warm up before I start getting into the game, because everyone isn't, you know, your fingers are cold, right? You know, you don't have the blood flowing through your wrists yet. You know, your hands are still warm, your thoughts aren't exactly there. All this contributes to you doing well in a game, and not many people like to think about that, but there's a lot more to gaming than, especially playing an FPS, than just like pick up a controller and you can be a really fat person, all of a sudden you're really good at gaming. No, there actually is strategy involved in games, and you know, to be in that, you have to be in that atmosphere, in that moment there of triumphant kick-ass, hell yeah, let's do this shit type feeling, and you'll triumph over your enemies, which, you know, I don't know. The whole point is I warm up, and that's how I do it, and that's one recommendation I would give for you. But anyway, if you haven't played this game before and you're interested but you don't think it's worth the money, or you've been turned off, because I've heard a lot of complaints. I know I started off in this game and I was like turned off. I didn't really think it was going to be good, and all of a sudden I started leveling up, and I kind of just started getting addicted to it, and now it's like, well, now I'm a level 70 and I still kind of play this whenever I can. And you know, it's still a worthy of a purchase. I don't care how late it is. I still think this game is like, I would compare Black Ops and this a lot. And I actually would, I don't know, this is me. A lot of people are going to probably be like, oh, you're freaking retarded. But like, I personally enjoy this. I never had so much fun with a game in my life than playing Blacklight. Except for maybe the Delta Force series, which was way back in the past, and you know, the Joint Operations games, all those Nova Logic games, which I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I can tell you, you're probably gonna see some interesting shit in the future dealing with the Nova Logic games, which is all the Delta Force stuff, which I'm not gonna ruin. I'm just gonna say that, a little sneak peek right there. Something's gonna be happening with that, and look forward to it. It's gonna take some time. I'm telling you, it'll take some time, but it'll happen. But yeah, I never enjoyed a game more than this, and that's why I make commentaries for it. That's why I'm striving so hard to get the community back together, because this game deserves it. It's 15 bucks. It's like a AAA title to me. It's like a Counter-Strike equivalent, except not Counter-Strike gameplay at all. But anyway, that's the end of the video. I just realized it's coming short, so you guys have fun out there playing video games and all that stuff. Take care.